Welcome to the very bright and cheery nursery here at the Children's Aid Society in Telesat Court. Joining me now is Andre Fontaine, Volunteer Services Supervisor. How are you doing?
Thank you. Good. And thank you and welcome for coming to our site.
You know what? Thanks a lot for having us. It's been really interesting to get the tour this morning because I think a lot of people don't know what happens behind closed doors.
That is so true. This room here, for example, is called the Infant STEM program. So it's for babies, you know, and it's teaching parents that are struggling about parenting. So teaching them how to bathe their child, how to ask their child to wash their hands, brush their teeth, the first steps walking and what's safe and what's not, and how to console them when they're teething and so forth. So it's giving birth parents tools to parent their children. And most of our children here that come here with their parents, we are still in their home working with them to kind of iron out the kinks that the child is well protected. And so forth, yes.
So now you're talking about teaching children, you know, about washing their hands and walking. How young are some of the children that come and visit you here?
0, like up to actually right after birth, after they're discharged from hospital. So they could be coming here, and it might be as simple as helping them to learn how to breastfeed. Right. You know, so it's as early as they're born.
Okay, so it starts right from the time that they're an infant birth, and as they get older, you've got a room that you have nicknamed the preschool room?
It's called, Head Start program, preschool room, So we have 2 rooms here. This room here is quite interesting because it's like right after, like taller, you know, ages about 2 up to 3. So this is the room. You could see the chairs are a little bit smaller. So here the children are still with their birth families, and we want to make sure that they're well stimulated so that when they start school, you know, they're up to par with all their classmates. So we have children that are coming here every day from Monday to Friday from 9 to 3. And just a little bit older, we have bigger chairs for like 3 to 4-year-olds right before they start school. And you have this little room where it's a little bit bigger for bigger kids. Right. And that's what we do. We have volunteers that actually work here with teachers for the preschool. So we have about 14 volunteers in the preschool program, and that infant STEM program that we went through, we have about another 10 volunteers there.
So aside from the teachers who are here working with the students, you are substantially volunteer driven.
Absolutely, and even how the children come here, we have volunteer drivers picking up the children, and sometimes their children and the parents to come here to participate in our infant STEM program, our preschool program, and we even have visits that if the children are in our care, they have access visits with their birth family. So we have volunteer drivers that come and bring the children here so then they have a chance to visit with their mom and dad. Okay. So our volunteer program is humongous here. Okay, so I know we're here to focus on the facility and take a tour this morning, but I would imagine that you're always looking for volunteers as well. We are. The biggest need at this present time is volunteer drivers. Okay. Because we help kids going to their school. Sometimes we need drivers for that. Access visit, preschool. We do about 120 drives a day with our volunteer drivers. Right. That's quite a bit. Right. That's from Fitzroy Harbor all the way to Cumberland. You know, I would say like from Vars to Cars and anything in between. Okay. So if volunteering is something that you're interested in, they're always looking for them here at the Children's Aid Society. Stay with us throughout the morning. We will continue to tour the building here at Telesat Court.